What's up, guys? It's El Camino time. You'll notice it's my car's in hibernation in a barn. Last weekend, I better just show you. So I came up to my ranch last weekend and I opened the door to my El Camino and I noticed it was really hot, really musky in here. And I looked over on this end of the carpet over there and I saw some green. And then I looked back here and the carpet had 2 inches of water on top of it. There was black mold, a lot of black mold, a lot of white mold. There was a cardboard box in the back that was completely black, like painted over. So I had to rip the carpet out last weekend. And it actually is not in that bad condition. There's the tiny little bit of surface rust, little spots of surface rust, but it's a lot less bad than I thought it would be. But while it's in here, I figured I might as well fix the only big reason this thing's not on the street right now, the back tire. You see those? See these you see these lugs? The lug nuts are stripped out and they took the entire lug studs with them. So it needs to be refreshed. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be taking the back wheel off and replacing the lug studs and hopefully getting this thing back into running order. But we have 2 problems. One, Dingus over here forgot to get the keys for the El Camino, more specifically the engine key, the one it takes to run. So I'm not going to be able to test drive it. The other thing is, until I fix the water leak, wherever it is, this phantom leak that's causing my floor to rust and my carpet to mold, I'm not going to take it out of the barn, because weather down here in Texas, it can rain one day, be 100 degrees the next, then freeze over and snow, so I'm not going to trust the weather. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it in the barn for a little while. But while it's in here, let's go ahead and take the wheel off and let's see how big the damage is. Bro, try me. Got him. Yeet. Okay. So, it's about as bad as I thought. Let's see. Yeah, you can see how big the threads should be up top. And then you can see I kind of yoinked them up pretty bad. Like each of them are pretty beyond repair. So what I'm going to have to do is, what I've seen you do at least, is hammer them out backwards. Then you just set some in from the back, and I think they should automatically set. I'm not sure, I've never done this before. But we're gonna give it a shot. Let's see if I can even get these out without WD-40, because I don't think I have any. As you can see, we kind of had to use a police ram. I don't know, I'm assuming it looks like the kind of thing they bust a drug dealer's door down with. This one wasn't working, and I seem to have destroyed my damn hammer. This one was working really well. We got 2 of them out with this, and I used this to get the other 2 loose. But just a moment of silence for my my damn hammer. But let's see if I can get this last one out, boys. Okay, here's the status. I've got 4 of the bolts loose. This one doesn't really want to go, but I've got 4 of them loose. 2 of them don't want to come out, and due to me not having the key, I can't put it in neutral, and I can't turn the wheel, and I can't get those out. But I'm trying to get the key. I'm trying to see if my mom will come up, but stay tuned for that. Odds are not. So, but we got those 2 out so far. There was also a mud dauber nest behind it, so that's cool. But this one isn't going to come out, so I'm going to let it soak for a little while. This is really fucking hard. I just don't want to hit my car. Bitch! Oh, it's out! Oh, it's out! Get out of there. Come on. Oh, we're doing it. Ow, fuck, ow. Yeah! Alright, it's free. Now, let's see if I can maybe get this one. Nope. I'm going to do another key hunt one last time to see if I can find another key. Alright, so I've got the 3 out, and the other 2, they're loose, but they're not going to come out till I put the engine in neutral, which I'm not going to be able to do for another week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put these, I've got 3 of the, I ordered 6. I've got 3. I'm going to go ahead and put 3 of them in, and then just see where it goes, see if I can actually get it in. I don't know how they go, but they should just tighten in with a socket wrench. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in, and then we'll just maybe pick this up next week. We'll see. So a technique I'm gonna try out for this is I think if I literally just tighten them in, that should do the trick. So I'm just gonna tighten up a lug nut, see if that actually brings them in. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. Okay, update time. So we got 3 of them really solid in there. They actually went in extremely easily. I literally just had to turn a socket and got it done. So we're gonna have to take a little break. We're gonna have to charge the phone and shit, let's think. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this part of the video, but we're gonna pick it back up once I have the keys.
3 weeks later.
Key time. 3 weeks later, I finally have the keys for the car. First I had to go, like the first weekend, I had to go work on my Expedition, had to get the dashboard repainted and replaced, and that didn't go quite well, but it's back in. And then, stop, my calf is licking my brush guard and I don't want him to start chewing on it. Hey. We are back at the ranch and we're ready to get the El Camino finished. It shouldn't take more than an hour, but first I'm gonna have to go get the battery charged because it's been probably a hot month and a half since I've started it. So we're gonna go ahead and put the battery on charge first before we get anything going. Ta-da! It's not broken. There's no wasp nest, there's no rat's nest. The month has been good for you. Watch out. Damn, I didn't even say please, bitch. Woo! Alright, the battery's out. So, battery charging time. Charge time. Alright, I got the car. I got the keys. I got the tools. I got the cows. And I got the jack. Let's get this bread, boys. Wait a minute. Don't I have a limited slip? I do not have posi-track. So according to my calculations, maybe I can do this with only having one wheel off. Let's see. I have a limited slip. I just saved myself like 5 minutes of work. You can't see this, but I'm moving it right now. Just take my word for it. Oh, nice. Bop. Ski. Nice. Get this shit back in the car. Well, that saved like 5 minutes. Alright, the car's off jack stands. I got the battery back installed. Let it charge for about 2 hours now. Let's see if we can get it to start. I mean, there's going to be no fuel in the line. The filter's empty, so give it a minute to crank. Okay, okay. Are we getting fuel? A little bit. She's gonna fire, boys. Okay. I'm gonna check the engine at some point, just not now. Oh! Oh, baby! Woo! Alright, she's warmed up now. Let's get her out of here. All right, 25 feet mark. Nothing's happened yet. There's no scraping, no noises, no wheels have fallen off. We haven't split in half like Herbie. Engine sounds nice. Uh-oh, I think something just fell out. Okay, I don't care. Take a listen to that. Whoa. Something just made my wipers go off. I gotta pull into the house. I'm gonna get some gas. I don't trust this gas gauge. Okay, so synopsis. I'm gonna roll that up. It's insanely loud and smelly. Okay, synopsis. She's a big smelly bitch, and smoky, but she's running fine. And I think the smoke's actually starting to go away the more I drive it. So I think that's just because it's been parked for so long. The rings are kind of, I can't think of the word, bad. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the things in the engine, a lot of the seals are old, 35 years old actually. So it needs a lot of work. I sent it to you, I'm sorry. So a lot of the seals and everything are worn out, but once you actually start driving it a little bit, it's fine. Also, I don't think I've said anything. I've got a 3-speed automatic on this, but it kind of works more like a 3 on a tree because, ooh, that didn't feel good. I'm gonna bring this back down. Whoa. What the hell? Okay. Okay, there we go. But altogether, I think it's actually running a lot better. It's actually, yeah, it's not smoking at all anymore. But I think that's gonna do it. Let's just take it back to the house. Let's get one little pull. I just noticed my speedometer doesn't work anymore. What the hell? It used to work fine. I think I might have melted something. That's great. That's fun. I was like, this thing is not actually running that bad. There's not that much wrong with it. It looks like a fucking disgrace. But when you get down to it, runs and drives fine. The AC works, but I just don't have the belt on it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna see if I can drift. Not really. No, not really, no. Oh well. Okay, so let's see. The wheels didn't fall off. It didn't catch on fire. It didn't fall apart in anything. No parts of the car fell off. I'm still alive. It doesn't smell like gas. Altogether, all these things are very good things. So I think it's fixed. Well, guys,
I just wanna be the one you love. I just wanna be the one you love. I just wanna be the one you love.
Please, tell Rolf his eyes do not lie. Hello?
what?